performance. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's had a shot! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shot could be on. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's made its way to... There's the shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And that has left him in a heap. Takes a shot! And that's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And that's a dangerous ball.
And he could have... lifting his head up there, you know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Caicedo makes a dash for it. Camavinga. Olasagasti. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got away. Searching pass he's played there. Kane under intense pressure.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! It's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many? So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Steaming on goalwards. Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he was alert to it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for options for movement. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, he's burst through. And the shot! And he's hit it too high.
Messi really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Could move up a gear here. He's picked his way through, and that's gone loose. It's a good run down the right. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Cunha charging forward, the ball at his feet. Goes for a shot! And again! Oh, it rattles the bar! Now it's and Messi! And that's a good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Messi! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Chance! And he hits the net! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
That's that, the end. Barcelona have won here on day one. They've done just what they wanted to do, and the message is very much, bring on the... Hello and welcome one and all. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. That's a good foray he's making. He's got away. Gavi shapes to shoot. Has another go. Goal! Barcelona! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, great chance! Can he finish? He's got a goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's managed to get free. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next...
And a chance! Great football, shot and save.
Messi certainly showed terrific balance and control to go past his markers, but not with the finish.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Rafinha goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries from a long way out. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
He is through here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Nice looking ball. And it's Gavi. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Decent chance. Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Barcelona already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Kane. Messi.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vardiol. That's a little off target. And it's Kane. Rafinha. Rafinha venturing down the left. He has found a way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Guardiol. Gavi! Off the post! Oh, he's been caught napping! And that's a throw-in. A corner it is then. Barcelona have their second corner now. Gavi! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Messi. Jimenez calmly anticipates. Messi is onto it in a flash. No way through. Guardiol does well to get it back. Guardiol scooting forward. It's a pretty loose pass. De Jong. That's a good ball out wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Kane. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kubasi. That's good running with the ball. Spread out to the left. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second period is underway. Barcelona not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Fernandes. That pass isn't the best. Jimenez. Camavinga.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Guardiol. And Rafinha. That's a good run down the left.
Such good technique.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Van Dijk. Kubasi. And Araujo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. And it's Camavinga. He's found a way through. Tries to cross. Spread to the right. Caicedo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Driving on and making good progress. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Ball quality clearly... Oh, what a mistake!
And Messi! And it's in!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. That is ended up in no man's land. Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Koundé. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Now it's Rashford. Fernandes. He's picked his way through. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Barsi stood his ground strongly. Now it's Yamal. Aimed beyond the could be danger here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Yamal, closing in on goal. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Played back to the goalkeeper. Kubasi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Araujo. Matheus Cunha. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been won straight back. Picked out brilliantly. Messi! And no mistake. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Oh, what's he done? Decent chance! And that's a good finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi.
Look, there has to be more.
And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Messi just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something.
So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So, a breakthrough already. Crunching tackle. Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Schutalo. And it's Kovacic. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Budimir. And he's got the beating of his man. Now it's Kramaric. Pinches it off him. Now it's Kane. Sosa. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kovacic. Oh, looks a smashing ball. It's out for a goal kick. Modric. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Plenty to aim at. Tries a shot! Kovacic. And he is deftly away. Fernandez! That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
That's going in strongly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Schutalo. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Schutalo. And he's there to make the challenge. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's got away. He's free. He has got space. A header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Modric. Look at the space here. Oh, he's having a go! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Messi with a definite foul there. Gvardiol. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's made its way to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Vardiol. The ball has bounced loose now. He's picked his way through. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Offside again. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, and the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Baturina. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Cresswell. That's a good ball out wide. And he's making progress on the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good effort! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The referee's awarded a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Juranovic. Oh no, what has happened here?
3 minutos de descuento.
Sosa. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played in here. Terrific effort! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh no, this does not look good. So, a temporary halt to the action. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And the shot! Oh, good finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Matheus Cunha's cross.
Been there, done that, unfortunately.
Shot a goal! Modric. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kovacic is fouled. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Kovacic.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Jimenez. That is Cresswell. Matheus Cunha. Well, they've got it again. Maturina. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Matheus Cunha. Well, that's a good run down the left.
Asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Camavinga has found the net here, of course. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Messi. Great chance! And there's a goal! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Messi looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Big chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Modric has got himself a free kick. Kovacic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold. The utilisation...
He's had a shot! Well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's found a way through. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Fernandez has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And he's lost his man here. That's a good... Takes a shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Croatia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, just skips past his man. And that's wide.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Modric has given away a free kick.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He's put his foot right through that one.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Out for a throw. Jimenez. Cresswell. It's a promising position. Camavinga. He's rising! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Strong running down that left flank. Lovely, and he shoots! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Croatia have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within...
Could be danger here! And the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Barcelona may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Morocco are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. To confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
And he's picked it up out.
Header comes in! Well taken goal.
And just like that, he's into double figures now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
He's rising!
He will be livid with himself. Bruno getting this one clear.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now who's going to be first to this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Barcelona are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Matheus Cunha. He has found the way through.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Fernandez with a definite foul there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Amrabat. Can he get it through? Cunha receives it in a wide position.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Mazraoui. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Pass somewhat off target.
And the shot! Yes!
And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control. Hakimi. And Unahi. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Aguirre kept his eye on it, and he's there. Amrabat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Searching pass he's played there. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. And here's En-Nesyri. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, he's not going to get any further than that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Cunha concedes a free kick for that.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Aguirre. And it's Amrabat. Unahi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
En-Nesyri. Fernandes. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that is the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Hello, everybody, and this is
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Aguirre cuts out the pass. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He's got away.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Amrabat. Now the ball's gone astray. Ziyech. Now it's En-Nesyri. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Jimenez powering forward here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Messi. Messi! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Could be danger here. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Mazraoui.
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found a way through. Big chance! It's in! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's cut it out, and now they can spring out of defence. And that's gone loose. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Amrabat, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very... Mazraoui has been caught there, it's a foul.
And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shot could be on.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Aguirre. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Fernandez has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi. And the shot! And there's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 18, Lionel Messi.
Morocco can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Number 14.
Is there any support? He might not need it. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Ashnu. And he's managed to get free. He's found some space. Shot, surely! And that's a good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Steaming on goalwards. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 84 minutes is...
And there was his third,
18.
and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has started...
Chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 22.
Messi running with intent. Messi, he has found the way through. Shoots! No, that's just wide. Ashnu. Oh, this looks sharp. Ashnu.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Camavinga stands tall and stands strong. Plenty to aim at. Chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's shifting through the gears here. En-Nesyri has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Hakimi. He's found a way past. And we're done. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning